truth is, majority of us are not getting the nutrients that we need out of our diets. The nutrients that we need to get better sleep, to have a better mood, to have great hormonal health, to have good gut health, even to smell better. So today I want to share with y'all my updated 2024 supplement haul to help me with all of those things. Let's get into it. Hey there, lovelies. Welcome to Fully Loving Yourself. My name is Science Star J. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Welcome to another video in our winter wellness series. So about a year ago, I did a video on my self-care supplements and things that I was using to help my hormonal health. And over the course of that year, I have been trying different things and seeing what actually works for me. So today I want to share with y'all what those things are and how they could potentially benefit you. Before I get into this video, a disclaimer, okay? Before you take anything new, please do your own research and please consult with your own healthcare provider to make sure that it's something that you can take. And if you all hear something, next to me I have my puppy. Come here, Colby. I have a new puppy named Colby. He's getting a haircut this weekend, but yeah, I got me a little baby. We adopted him about a month ago and he is really clingy. He's a Pomeranian Yorkie. So, and he loves the cuddle. So he'll probably be popping in and out of the video as I'm talking. So the morning time is when I tend to take the majority of the supplements that I do take. Now these are supplements that I'm taking on top of making sure that I'm eating the right things as well. And these are also things that I was recommended to take by my doctor and my holistic practitioner. So the first thing that I want to share with you all is this liquid iron supplement. So I take Floridix and I take 20 milliliters a day. There was a point in time where I was having issues with having low iron and my doctor did recommend me to increase the dosage of how much I was taking in order to get my iron levels back up. But people have seen such great results with taking this liquid iron supplement. It doesn't make your stomach hurt and it actually tastes pretty good. And for me, it helps that the majority of these things are liquid because I struggle with taking things in pill form. But with the majority of these things, I can put them into one drink and drink it before I get my day started and just head on out the door, as opposed to having a handful of different pills that might taste funny or different sizes that truly I don't like to take. And it was making me inconsistent when I had to take them in pill form. So if you are somebody who struggles with low iron, consider looking into getting Floridix or a different liquid iron supplement. Another liquid iron supplement that I do take when I don't have this one is this Soursop Root. Now, usually people take Soursop Root as a tea, but when I found out that I could get it through drops, it made it that much more easier for me. Soursop is also a detoxifier, so it helps to detoxify the body. It helps with gut health, it helps with hormonal health, it helps to balance the hormones for women, and it could also help your skin health as well. So if you are someone who is looking for any of those things, consider looking into Soursop. I know someone had reached out to me and asked me about the Soursop drops, so here they are, and I will make sure that I link everything in the description box below as well. Now, another thing that I've been taking, that I was taking in pill form, is my vitamin D3 with K2. Now, research studies show the majority of people are vitamin D deficient, especially Black people. We are in the house, we're in the office, we're not spending a lot of time outside like we should, and a lot of diseases and ailments such as fibroids can be triggered or made worse through a vitamin D deficiency. So I was recommended to take vitamin D3 with K2, and this brand also actually has an omega-3 oil in it as well. So I want to read my notes to make sure that I'm getting this all correct for you all. So vitamin D3 with K2 is good for gut health. Vitamin D supports a healthy gut by maintaining the integrity of the gut lining and reducing inflammation. It also helps your hormonal health. It also is essential for hormonal production or hormonal health, especially our reproductive hormones. Vitamin D3 improves insulin sensitivity, indirectly supporting hormonal imbalance. It also helps with calcium absorption, and the K2 directs calcium to the bones, supporting bone health and cardiovascular function. I'm gonna go ahead and link some videos and some research studies that discuss the importance of vitamin D3. Now, there are some foods that have vitamin D in them that you can obviously eat, like mushrooms. On any given day, we need to have a certain amount of vitamin D in our bodies, and you can get that from going for a walk multiple times a day. But for those of us who don't have either that option or it's just not enough, we supplement with the vitamin D, and it's been working for me, and it works for so many other women as well. So definitely look into a vitamin D3 and K2 supplement, especially if you are somebody who battles with fibroids. Now, I'll be honest with y'all, I wish I would have known more about how to take care of my gut health and the impact that it has on my mental health and my overall well-being. Like, our gut health is truly our second brain, because it has the ability to impact our mood. It has the ability to impact like how much energy we have based on the foods that we take and the nutrients and vitamins that we are or aren't getting. I didn't start taking my gut health serious until I got diagnosed with H. pylori, and I realized like how serious that could really be, and also how much our gut health impacts our vaginal health and our reproductive health as well, and our mental health also. So that's when I started incorporating things into my diet, like cabbage and other cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale, and experimenting with different leafy greens and really diving deep into the nutrients of the foods that I was eating. I noticed that the foods that I was eating were all like yellow, orange, or brown. And when I started adding more colorful foods to my diets, like reds and purples and oranges and yellows, I seen a change in how I felt overall and my overall quality of life. And so one of the things that I also incorporated into my diet upon realizing how important my gut health was a probiotic. Now, I started off taking a probiotic by Ray, and then I ran out of those, but those were really good. And over the course of the last few weeks, I've actually been taking this vitamin by Black Girl Vitamins. This probiotic is really good for your gut health and for your vaginal health. This specific probiotic has 2 different strains that's really good for your gut health and for your mental well-being. And the specific strains, I do not know how to pronounce them, but I'll put them on the screen. They're good for your digestive health and also to help optimize the pH balance, and also good for optimizing the pH balance in your gut, which in turn helps your pH balance for your vaginal health as well. So if you're dealing with BV or you're dealing with yeast infections, you might want to consider adding a good probiotic to your regimen. Now, you can get probiotics or prebiotics through the foods that you eat, like kefir or sauerkraut or Greek yogurt or kimchi or things like that. But some of the things that they suggest that you eat for probiotics, I can't eat because I'm dairy free. So I just go ahead and get me a probiotic supplement. And I really like these because they're gummies, and I'm a big kid, and they taste really good, and I noticed the effects of them even after taking them for a few weeks. And most importantly, it's a Black owned company, and you know we love to support Black owned businesses. So if you want to also support this Black owned business and try any of the other vitamins that they have, such as the hair, skin, and nails vitamin, such as the vitamin D3 vitamin, they have a whole host and range of different vitamins that you can try. So if you want to go ahead and support this business and try some of their vitamins, you can find it in the description box below. You can also use my code STAR for 20% off of your first purchase. Now, the next vitamin that I have to take every single day, and I notice when I don't take it, is my vitamin B complex. Now, this was one of the main things that my holistic practitioner told me that I needed to take because I was deficient in vitamin B12. And so with this organic B complex, vitamin B complex, it helps energy, brain, and heart. Now, this helps so much with my mood. And this specific vitamin B complex has vitamin B1, B12, B3, B6, folate, vitamin B2, vitamin B7, and vitamin B5. And also, this tastes really good too. There was another vitamin B complex that I was taking by Nature's Way that I ran out of, and so I switched and got this one because I wanted to try something new, and I really enjoy this one. And it's liquid, so with the tincture, it's also really pretty too. I love it. So I take this same thing in the morning with the rest of my other vitamins. And again, this is really good for your mood enhancement. Now, vitamin B is also really good for that gut-brain connection, and it also helps to increase your sexual health as well. So if you're somebody who's dealing with like a low libido, you might want to look into getting a vitamin B complex. See where you are with your levels with that and see if it's something that you could benefit from. Now, those are the vitamins that I absolutely have to take every single day. The other ones that I'm about to discuss are just some things that I take when I feel like I need to, or things that help me with things that I'm currently dealing with. So I've been taking Maca Root's Hair Growth Max to help with my hair because I was experiencing some hair thinness in the beginning of the summer. I caught my best friend and I was crying, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I don't know if it's, you know, my diet. I don't know what's going on. And so I was on TikTok and I seen this, I guess you can call it a supplement, but it has Lustreva in it, and it helps to grow hair thicker and fuller. And I will say that after taking this for about a month, I didn't do any braids or anything to my hair. And the first time after taking this consistently for a month, after I washed my hair, I noticed that I was experiencing way less breakage and way less like hair that was coming out. Because before, when I had taken my hair out, maybe in like June, I was getting literally clumps of hair coming out of my head and I was devastated. So after taking this for about a month, now when I wash my hair, I don't really get too much breakage or anything. Your girl's getting her length back. I just went and got my hair cut yesterday, and we're working on, you know, getting that thickness back. Like, my hair looks good, but you can tell that it's thin in some spots. But when you have a vitamin D deficiency or a iron deficiency, that will play a big part in your hair health and your nail health and your skin health. So this has really been working, and I know that it's this because after I washed my hair that first time and all of that hair was coming out and I was crying, I was devastated. This was the only thing that I incorporated into my regimen before I washed my hair again that second time. And the hair that I was experiencing coming out was way less than what I had experienced before. And I also like this too because if you shake it up and you take it, it has the consistency of like cookie butter, and it's actually the almond butter, the almond cookie flavor, and that's why I got this one. They have an orange one that's like a peach mango, but I can't eat peaches, so this one I got this and it's delicious. So I love this, but I'm not going to consistently keep taking that once I get my hair back to where I want it to be as far as like the thickness and not experiencing any more breakage. But yeah, this is where we're at. Now, my hairstylist said that, you know, after my third treatment, I should be good, but yeah, that was devastating, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. And so another thing that I take just periodically when I feel like I need to is Maca Root. Maca Root helps with hormonal imbalance, and it helps with libido support. So if you feeling like you ain't in the mood and you feel like you want to be in the mood, go ahead and get you some Maca Root because it helps, okay? It helps to get you going. So another thing that I take to kind of help like my mood and my energy is ashwagandha. Now, I am a person who tends to really be anxious, and sometimes I really do need to like take a chill pill. Ashwagandha is that chill pill for me. So I was taking the wild and organic ashwagandha, and I switched over to Maca Root's. Y'all, I know Maca Root hate to see me coming because I love her products. Like, they taste so good and they last long too. So if you get one bottle, I believe that it'll last you like 2 months. I love this stuff. So with this supplement, you can take this as needed 1 to 3 times a day. I take it in the morning, I take it in the afternoon, and I take it at night, and it really does help with like the clarity of mind, and it helps with like brain fog, and it really helps when I'm having those anxious moments and I really just need to relax and I'm too much in my head. Along with that too though, I also have this tea that I got from pop-up shop in California from a company called Tea Bazaar, and I love it. It tastes so good and it really helps you to calm down. It's called Don't Worry, Be Happy. Now the last few things that I want to share with y'all are just some things that I have to keep in my kitchen just in case I need to use them, and that is Celtic sea salt. My holistic practitioner told me to stop using pink Himalayan sea salt and to use Celtic sea salt because there are added minerals in Celtic sea salt. And so I have to let this cook down when I'm putting it in recipes because it is chunky and it kind of feels a little bit wet, but you still get that salt taste, but it's not like the bad table salt, if you get what I'm saying. And a little goes a long way with this. So I got this from Amazon. It's light gray Celtic sea salt, and it actually says on the back here that it's the salt recommended by health professionals and chefs, and it was recommended to me. So I don't notice a difference in the taste in my food, but I do notice the difference in like how I feel and like how my body reacts to salt, because when I eat like table salt, my body has a reaction, but I don't experience that when I'm using this. And another thing that I add to some of my recipes, like my smoothies and stuff, is raw cacao. Now, raw cacao is really good during your luteal phase if you are somebody who deals with PMS symptoms, because it's high in magnesium and iron. So I'll have me like a banana nut smoothie and I'll add some raw cacao in there with some cinnamon and some walnut milk, and I'll be good to go. And I got this from Trader Joe's, but I'm pretty sure that you can find this at any grocery store. Now, something that I love to drink at night and is really popular online right now are my Sleepy Girl mocktails, and I will drink a poppy along with a magnesium powder. The magnesium powder that I've been using is by Recess. So this Recess powder is the gradient berry powder, and it has magnesium L-threonate in it. Now, so I will drink this with some ice and a poppy and maybe like some berry juice or some pineapple juice if I don't have my magnesium glycinate. I left my magnesium glycinate upstairs, but having magnesium at the end of the night is such a game changer, especially for people who don't sleep very well, who don't fall asleep very well. I'm somebody who has always struggled with falling asleep on time. I can say that I want to go to sleep at 9 o'clock, but it just doesn't work for me. So I have to have a magnesium drink or take my magnesium glycinate, which will knock me out. And when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel drowsy. Magnesium is also, as I said before with the raw cacao, it's really good for people who have a hormonal imbalance or who deal with PMS symptoms. Why I really like this Recess drink is because one, it tastes really good, but also two, it also has other vitamins in it like vitamin B, vitamin C, zinc, and L-theanine. So of all of the magnesium powders and drinks that I've tried, this one and the magnesium glycinate that I will link in the description box below are the ones that have worked the best for me. I also did a dedicated video on the magnesium glycinate as well, and you can watch that here. Ever since I gave up drinking wine, making me one of these at the end of the night kind of gives you that similar effect of winding down at the end of the night, especially if you use like a fizzy drink like a poppy or a Olipop, but I'm a poppy girl. The last two things that I do want to mention that I do not take all the time, but I will take as needed, are my Soursop tea leaves. I will include these in my herbal tea drinks from time to time. These are really good for your gut health. It also helps with your hormonal health as well. Soursop is also said to have anti-cancer properties. So for people who are dealing with other diseases and ailments, you might want to consider looking into Soursop, either the fruit or the tea leaves. Now, I ordered these from Takia B right here on YouTube, but I don't think that she has her shop anymore. There are some other companies that you can get soursop tea from. I know that Ancient Fibroid Healing Teas has soursop tea leaves, but I'll also find some and I'll link them in the description box below for you too, because I wanted to share these with you all, but I don't think she's selling them anymore. And what I like about them is that they don't really have a strong taste. So I'll just take one and I'll break it up and put it in like my tea blend holder, and then it just soaks it right up, and I drink it about 3 times a day, and it's really good for your gut health. And then also I got my Seamoss from Takia B, and her brand was called Are You Privy? I got this Seamoss from her as well. I had noticed that I was getting Seamoss from people who were selling fake Seamoss, and so I was being real particular about where I was getting my Seamoss from. And you do have to be careful because people will grow things incorrectly and then sell them, and so I really wanted to make sure that I was getting correctly sourced Seamoss. Seamoss is really good because it has 92 of the 102 minerals and vitamins that we need in our bodies. And what's good about this is that this lasts me a while. Like, I only need to use a little bit of this to make a jar of Seamoss that I just put in my smoothies, or I can put in like my stews and pastas and things, and you don't even really taste it. You just have to make sure that you clean it really well. But this is also really good if you're somebody who has like a vitamin D deficiency or an iron or iodine deficiency. I will say that I'm not the best with keeping up with using my Seamoss, but when I do remember to make it and take it, it does really well for me, and it helps with my skin, with my hair, with my stomach, like with everything. So yeah, this is wild crafted Seamoss, and then you just make it into a gel, and there you have it. Okay, so the very last thing that I want to mention is my chlorophyll. Now, I was taking a different chlorophyll that I will honestly say that I prefer better than this one. It gets the job done, don't get me wrong, but it has a really strong taste. And it has a strong spearmint taste. It's all right, but it can be overpowering. So this brand of chlorophyll also has spirulina and chlorella in it, and it's good for detoxing the body. Now, if you take chlorophyll and you're consistent with it, you'll notice that it's like a natural internal deodorant. After you take this for a while, you'll notice that you don't need to like use deodorant. And I know that might sound weird, but like it really detoxifies the body. And I also notice when I'm not taking it as consistently as I usually do, because I'm a person who I like to use a lot of spices and herbs like curries and cumin and coriander, and that stuff will come out through your pores and you like smell it. So when I take this, I don't have to worry about it. I'll take it in the morning with some chia seed water, put some lemon in there and some coconut water to boost that hydration first thing in the morning and to detox the body first thing in the morning. So again, this is really good for gut health, for immune support, and just helping you stay regular. Well, all right, y'all, I feel like this video was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but I really just wanted to come on here and share with y'all all of the things that I've been using and taking that might be beneficial to you as well. I wish I had known earlier in my life how important it was to really take your vitamins like you're supposed to. Like, they told us that as a child, but as you get older, you just start eating however you want and just treating your body any type of way. And so now with the quality of our foods, we just want to be sure that we're getting the nutrients and vitamins and things that we need. And so I'm hoping that this video was very helpful and educational for somebody. And if you have any questions about any of the things that I'm using, if you want me to go into more detail about anything, please feel free to leave me a comment, let me know. But other than that, thank you so much for supporting and for being a part of the community. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Join the community by subscribing to the channel, okay? And please be sure to check out the rest of the videos in the Winter Wellness series. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.